Today, I'm going to demonstrate how to extend the band on a Fitbit HR. I bought this from a friend of mine secondhand. She had much smaller wrists than I did, so I had to devise a way to keep it on my wrist. I bought a few band extenders. None of them seemed to work very well, and it was really difficult finding one to fit the Fitbit HR. So as you can see, I have this hair tie. It's a fabric hair tie laced through the Fitbit band. Now, it's laced through the clasp pinholes with a little bit sticking out on each end. There's a tiny bit at the bottom, and the rest is at the top of the clasp hole. What you're going to do is lace the long bit through the small bit at the end of the clasp. You may have to leave a little bit of excess on the bottom clasp to be able to actually thread the longer bit through the shorter bit. That's not difficult to do. Once you lace it through, you can pull it snug because you want the bottom bit to hold the longer top bit in place on the band. You may need to adjust it. I only use 3 holes to thread it through. You can use all 5, or you can use 1 or 2, whichever works best for your wrist. This is very comfortable considering the fabric covered band hair tie that I use. Now, to actually fasten this, what you're going to do is lay the hair tie over the clasp, and you're going to flip back the clasp pin like that. You want the clasp itself under the hair tie on the inside of the band. Now, once you have that situated, what you're going to take is the retainer here that holds the excess band. You need to slip that over the clasp pin. You have to slip it over all the way. Inside of there's a small plastic tongue that has to go over the clasp pin. If it does not go over the clasp pin, this will fall off. But if you have it all the way over with that tongue sticking out of the clasp pin tongue sticking out, it's much less likely that it'll fall off. Now it's easy to just slip it on, or you can put it on your hand with one hand. It's not very difficult. Much like that. Now if you want to take it off, slip it off, or you can grab that clasp retainer for the excess strap and just slide it back, releasing that pin. Again, I'll show you how easy it is to put it on with the hand. And again, if you want to take it off, it's very easy. Just grab the clasp extension retainer and pull it back. With this method, it's very reliable. It'll stay on your hand. I've had it for close to 8 months like this, and it hasn't came off once. It's not 100%. Be mindful of it. If you're maybe holding your hand out of the window while driving, I wouldn't do that because you might lose your Fitbit HR. But otherwise, this seems pretty secure.